Hey guys, Foxdrop here with another commentary for you guys. This is a Lee Sin game. You guys always ask me to do more Shaco and Lee Sin games, so this is a Lee Sin game that I'm playing on my Smurf, which is around Platinum Elo. I'm actually duo queuing with my brother this game. My brother's Smurf is, he's the Jace on this team. His name is Jace the Singed. And yeah, so we were just playing duo. He's top lane, I'm jungle. And this game was actually... we were on Skype together, obviously, and my brother recorded this live, so, and it was kind of quite funny. So he's actually in the process of making a kind of a highlight video for this, kind of like a funny highlight video. So if you want to watch that video of, you know, like my actual real-time reactions to the war in this game, then I'll put a link to that video in the description. But anyway, this is going to be like a more serious analysis commentary. So I started with Dawn's Blade this game just because I want to try it out. Like, I like trying new things out, and Dawn's Blade, I had a lot of success with it on Rengar. The biggest downside to it though is that you don't have any potions for level 1. So if you do a full clear, or just say, well, when you're clearing basically at level 1, you take so much damage, and it's really, that's just a huge downside to it. So it's a bit risky, and as you'll see with Lee Sin actually does take quite a lot of damage early, and I probably should have had my W at level 2 as well in order to take less damage, because I would have had a shield and like a bit of lifesteal and spell vamp. So that was kind of my bad. But see, as you can see here, I start with Dawn's Blade and I'm on like 50% health. And I don't have any potions to help me with that. But anyway, my runes and masteries, which you would have seen as the game was starting, I like to run a flat AD page on Lee Sin and go 921. Now this route which I've run right here is my god route, which is a video I did before. I explained what the god route was, basically where you mirror the enemy's path. And so basically I'm either trying to gank Zed or counter gank Zac. And Zac shows up. He is similar health to me, but he's got a health potion running. So, but because I have Dawn's Blade, I'm slightly stronger. So this fight really, it totally depends basically. This fight could go in our favor. It could not go in our favor. It really depends what goes on. So I jump in onto Jace. He has to flash away, and the whole thing is just a bit awkward. I'm still attacking this Zac because I knew we could pop his passive, which is exactly what we do, but I can't get in there to take away his passive because that would be too risky. And right, this is kind of like, this would be a very ballsy play for me. I could have flashed over this wall here and possibly killed one of these guys here. But I just don't want to risk it. I've got a double buff and I'm on like 100 health. Totally risky play, so I'm not going to risk it. Instead, I recall really quickly. I buy a boot, one boots of speed and some health potions, and I'm bombing it back up to top lane because for some reason this Zed hasn't gone back. He probably thinks he can kill Jace, so he's staying around and being a bit too ballsy. So I'm just going to leg it back up to top lane and try and make a play there, put him under more pressure, just because I see that he's being a bit... It's not the wisest decision of him to stay, so I'm going to punish him for that mistake. A lot of people, loads of mistakes are made in solo queue, especially a low solo queue. Loads of mistakes are made, and those mistakes are really, they're not mistakes unless you punish them for them. And so I've come in for the gank. Really hard to get to kill this Zed, and because he's like W's away from me, I kill him. And I get first blood, so it's worth it because I got first blood and it's snowballing me. But yeah, I have to think about it from Jace's point of view. Like, as far as Jace is concerned, he didn't get an assist there. All that gold, you could argue it was worth it because the first blood gold is worth more gold. So our team got 100 gold more than the enemy team did. But there are two things which you know you have to take into consideration. Firstly, Zed being dead will lose these minions here, so that's even better for us. That's a lot better for us. He loses all that XP, all that CS. However, Jace didn't get anything for that kill, so Zed is now up a kill, and Jace didn't get any compensation for it. So it kind of evens out. However, I know that I trust myself to snowball. I trust myself to snowball as Lee Sin, because I trust myself as a Lee Sin player to get the job done. So I don't mind taking that trade. I'm well up for me dying, getting getting a kill, like trading 1-for-1 with people, because I know it will get me fed. Now this is a, you know, this play here doesn't really, we could have got some kills here, but you know, I'm not gonna, again, I'm not gonna risk anything at level 3. If I try a tower dive, I miss my Q or whatever, then I'm just gonna die. So it's not worth it. I'm not gonna bother with that. Instead, I'm just shoving the wave to the tower so that Graves and Lulu, who have recalled, will now miss all of this CS because I'm pushing it into the tower. And also, at the same time, me lane taxing like this is very, very good for me, because it means that I get all this gold, all this XP. And as a jungler, especially Lee Sin, it means now that I'm stronger. So but if I do this, if I'm going to lane tax all of this, if I'm taking away farm and gold from my allies, I really, like, basically it shoulders a lot more of the responsibility to carry the game. Like, basically, if I do that, then it's up to me to make use of that farm. Don't just do that and then go and farm the jungle, because at the end of the day, you are putting your lanes at a slight disadvantage by doing that. Not a huge disadvantage, because Graves and Lulu weren't there, so it's not like Graves and Lulu were getting it and then Graves was getting nothing, so it's not a big deal. But still, if you're going to do that, you have to make sure that you're going to be carrying. Don't just like lane tax for no reason. So now we're at 7 minutes into the game and my red buff has respawned. My blue buff will be respawning soon as well. And really, I've just had I haven't had too much pressure around the map, but I've been showing up a little bit. I've not done too well, but there's still a lot of potential for me to be doing better. And like I was saying with this Doran's Blade start, you go double Doran's instead of getting a Madred's or a Spirit Stone item. And I quite like this, actually. I really, on junglers who, like the Bruisers or Assassins, it's very, very nice. And right here I'm pinging top, because obviously I'm on Skype with Jace, that attending that Zac is there and I'm coming, so we can do something about it. And so we get to take down this. Jace has to be very careful of Zed, but we get to take down Zac for free. And because of this Zed being on so low health, I can probably kill him. I'm not level 6 yet, so I don't have my ulti, but Zac didn't have any buffs, which means he hasn't taken away his blue or his red. So I know that their red buff is up for grabs. And I thought potentially Zed could be coming for me, but because he shows up at the tower, I know I'm safe there. I know that Tryndamere is chasing Lux, and that Zac is dead, or he was dead, he'd be in spawn. So this is free for me. There's no risk of me taking away this red buff, and it's just putting Zac behind. So it's a nice opportunity for me to go and grab his red buff, because I know Zac didn't have it. I knew it would respawn around that time. And now I'm just looking to get a kill onto Zed. Unfortunately, we don't get that kill because I muck it up. I don't know whether did Zed use his W or did I just fail miserably. Okay, I'm pretty sure I just failed miserably. I just kicked him. Like, he almost died. It was very close. The burst between Jace's Q and my like ER combo was very, very close to killing him. And I don't think Zac has seen me here, so I'm just going to stay in this bush because I still want to make a play onto Zed. I know Zed is baiting Jace, but really Zed thinks he's baiting, but actually we're the ones who's baiting. So I stay around. As soon as Zac disappears, I'm like, okay, I'm safe. Zed is under a false sense of security because he thinks that Zac has just, because Zac has gone that way, he thinks, yeah, Lee Sin's not going to come from there. However, it doesn't really go according to plan because Zed just dies. Nothing happens. I don't have to do anything. Zed just flat out dies. And whenever you have a Tryndamere mid, I really should have done more early to this Trynd, but I was doing too much around the other places in the map because Trynd can bully. He will auto push and bully this Anivia out of not Anivia, sorry, his name is Frog and Anivia. That's why I'm getting confused. He'll bully this Lux out of lane because he'll just auto push all the time. And look at the CS. I mean, the fact that Lux has 75 CS at 10 minutes is very, very good. 85 CS from Trynd, however, is amazing. So the CS in this game, in that mid lane, is crazy. It's through the roof. And I did want to donate my blue buff over to Lux there. However, Lux, when she was running there, got caught out by Tryndamere. And now I just want to save her. I want to save her from the Trynd. Jay shows up there, which was very, very good by him. And I shield onto Lux so that I get an assist on the Jace. And I missed my Q, but I was actually kind of aiming it just in case he wanted to run away towards the tower. So it's not that big a deal because I actually aimed it to try and do that. But our bot lane is under a bit of trouble now because Zac is camping it quite hard. So that really is what's on my mind now. Everywhere else it's doing okay. It's really just bot lane. It's up to bot lane now for me to snowball bot lane basically to help them out because they're getting screwed over. So that's what my priorities are now. Now, because I'm playing on my Smurf, My skill order, I always max my Q on my Smurf, on Lee Sin. But because I'm playing my Smurf, I'm trying out new things, and I'm not doing too bad. My build is very, very situational. Like, I don't have a build in mind. Usually, I would go Sightstone and Tanky on Lee Sin with Moby Boots. But this game is slightly different just because if I get fed, I'll buy damage, because that's what I like to do on Lee Sin. And now Jace is just getting dove here. I've kind of run the wrong way, but I get a nice Q off onto Zac, which puts me over the wall and into the bush where Zed is. So I just get to take away Zed, and then Zac respawns. I kick him in the face, and he bunny hops and fails his E. And this is cool, right? I want to showcase this right here. Right, okay, so I could be shoving this lane into the enemy tower because Zed is dead. But no, look what I do here. I don't push this at all. I walk away from the tower. I don't let this minion wave get into the tower. I walk away from it, and as soon as my minion wave pops up again, I de-aggro the minion wave by running into the bush. What this does is that it keeps the enemy's wave pushing into us, which is basically freezes the lane for Jace, even though Jace just appears and, like, you know, instantly gives everything. Anyway, so it was a complete waste of my time. But basically, that would have been very good, because then Jace could have froze this lane, and if he could have frozen this lane, then that would have screwed Zed over. So that was basically what you want to do. You want to be doing that. If you've got the opportunity to do that, obviously you can't do that in every opportunity, because if the if there was an enemy laner there or something, you try to freeze that lane, the enemy will just run up to you and be like, whoa, what are you doing? And then he'll just like punch in the face a few times, and with all the minions there, you'll take too much damage and you won't be able to do it. So it's risky, but it's risky if someone else is there, which is why I don't suggest you do it if there is someone else around. However, if there isn't someone else around, you can do that, and that's something which you should be doing if you can. Freezing lanes like that when you're holding them for your laners. Now, like I say about my item build, I kind of just go random items, because I had so much gold on, because I just got that double kill in top. I bought a BF sword flat out, and now the enemy team is trying to sneakily do a 2-man Baron. Because I got my Sightstone, I can see it. They should be backing off from this. It looks like they are backing off, but they don't. And so this is perfect for us. I mean, I'm higher level than Zac, so I can get this still. Lux insta-gibs Tryndamere, doesn't even get to use his ultimate. And then I killed Trynd. So basically our combo killed Trynd instantly. Lux killed the dragon. And then I killed Zac. So they just got utterly obliterated. We got dragon there, and we got 2 kills. Just because I had the awareness of thinking, they might actually be doing drag here, so I'm going to check it with my Q, which is what I did. I checked it, I threw my Q over to see if they were doing it. And when I saw they were doing it, obviously then we moved in and we made that play. I'm just going to skip this on a little bit more. I catch this Lulu out over the wall. I put my ward over the wall because it looks like she wants to flash over a wall to survive. But I don't want her to do that, obviously, so I keep putting wards down. And here, Tryndamere goes very aggressive onto Varus. But I see the jump on Graves. I kind of bait Graves, use my ward as a ward hop, and then I run away. Oh wait, I wanna choke it. Okay, I'm gonna rewind this because this is really good play. We'll get the shitty frame rate out of the way. There you go. Okay, so I get caught out of position here by Zac, and I'm completely screwed. I think I've got 1 ward in my inventory. Basically, I can't ward hop. I get healed by Sona, and this is what I do. I should play that in half speed. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry about this, guys. So Sona heals me, which is clutch. I then get the shield off, which is clutch, and then I'm like right here. I'm like, fuck, I'm screwed. Like, I've got nowhere else to go. Zac can just beat the shit out of me. I'm gonna die. My only option is to queue onto wolves, but I'm on such low health, to be precise. I'm on 40 health, that if I queue on the wolves, they'll one-shot me. They'll insta-give me. So what do? If I press play, I queue onto the wolves, and because I've got the spell vamp up from my W, it's only lasting 1 more second though. As I'm flying through the air, I smite right there. I smite the wolf, and that gives me 70 health. So I run away with 80 health. And I survived because I spell vamped with my smite. And then we kill Zac as well. Actually, I steal the kill, so that's cool. just got us. That was just like a really well thought out play. Just, you know, Lee Sin's maneuverability, using Smite for the spell vamp. Just a very, very nice play. And now I built up my Bloodthirster and I'm going in for the kill on Graves. Although I'm actually getting my ass kicked because I'm not playing it very well. So I'm going to have to start kiting everyone. I actually bait this Sona to her death. But we get to pick up all the kills here. I kind of bait myself here as well because I know that this Graves wants me. And so I just feed my Varus a double kill. Unfortunately, I got that Sona killed because I was too aggressive, but it was worth it because Varus got the kill. And now I'm looking top and seeing how far the Zed is pushing. So I'm going to go and try and kill him. I've got my Moby boots now as well, so I'm really, really fast. But I don't know whether we'll catch him or not. I'm dropping wards everywhere just for the lols. I'm not getting anywhere near him. I get him. I kill him. I kick Zac away. But I might be screwed. There's Lulu. I use a ward hop. I try to Q over the wall onto the wolves, but I miss because I suck at Lee Sin. And I just die. But they were chasing me for so long. Look what we do mid. We catch everyone off. They use quite a lot on me. We get a triple kill. Totally worth it. I'll take that any day of the week. So now that I've got my Bloodthirster, I've now got my Ruby sights on as well. And now I should just be building tanky. I don't know what I'm going to buy. Oh, this is kind of cool. My brother asked me if he can take this red, so I'm like, yeah. So I ward hop over the wall and I smite it on the way because, you know, I'm a scumbag. And now this is actually, this is how you do dragon for star points, guys. So you don't, this is what you do. This is how insect does dragon. Look at that. Look at all these jumps. Way too many jumps. You speed it up a little bit. I'm low on mana, so I can't do it again. You Q it, you W over the wall, and you Q back in, and you take him out. That's how you do dragon in style. You get bonus points for style as well, guys. Remember, that's the biggest tip I can give you. You don't get bonus gold, and those star points don't mean anything, but as long as they're there, that's all that counts. I accidentally face check 3 people, and I get really scared, so I just ward hop away, and then I run away, bait Varus into his death, kick him, you know, just do some random stuff here. Nothing cool. Try to steal red, but it's not there. Want to get some life steal here, which is why I do the race so that I can come back in this fight. And if Lux was here, we would have just got like an easy double kill. But I think she didn't see that I was there. And also I actually flashed or ward hopped or like jumped. Basically I moved out of Lux's shield, which got me killed, which was really bad. You know, that's just unfortunate though, it's no one's fault. And we still get the kills because I'm just being really, really aggressive. Farming up. This Zed is pushing, but I'm so strong that I just kill him. I mean, my items, I got a giant spell just so I'm a bit tankier now. I'm probably, a smart item to buy would be a Randuin's, because with Randuin's your Randuin's is very good against AD, obviously because it gives you armor, but against people that do basic attack damage. And Tryndamere is one of those people, as well as Graves. Graves does a lot of damage with spells as well, but you know, he's still an AD, so Randuin's just a very, very good item in general to be getting, which is probably what I'm going for, although Giant Spell in general is very, very nice as well, just a little bit of health when I'm jumping in there. And now this fight, I'm chasing down Lulu, use a ward to get behind her, miss my Q because I'm bad. This is just like a really sloppy fight if I remember correctly. Like I'm trying to kill these guys when, I mean, look at Zac. Zac's taking down our inhib, and I really shouldn't be here, but I'm just here anyway. I keep trying to kill her, but I keep missing my skill shots, so I can't speed up anymore. It's right at the end of the game. And Zed is onto our Nexus towers. We're onto there. It's like a base race. And I'm still going for it. Still going for it. Boom. I get her finally. And I'm really, you know, I didn't have to be there, but at least if I was there, it stopped Lulu defending, even though Lulu's defense probably wasn't as good as my offense, so it was bad, but I knew you'd already won that game. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this game, guys. This is a very quick video for Lee Sin Jungle. This was a platinum game, so you know, it's not full of bad people or anything like that. Good game to showcase regardless. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. If you like this video, then feel free to like say so in the comments or something, or leave me a like. Or you can also visit me on my social media. So if you want to follow me on Facebook, which is facebook.com/FoxdropLol, or my Twitter, which is @FoxdropLol. Follow me on Twitch as well, which is slash twitch.com/Foxdrop, or was it twitch.tv actually? Sorry, whatever. It's my Twitch is called Foxdrop. So anyway, you can follow me if you want to watch me stream as well. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video.